Hey, sorry I haven't posted in a while. In celebration of 4th of July, I figured I'd finally open this up. I've had this now for a few months. Got this off of a clearance sale on, I think, Entertainment Earth. Don't remember exactly. But this is the G.I. Joe, I think they said it was Masterpiece or something like that. Whatever the line is here by Super7 that basically do it. Ultimate was G.I. Joe Ultimate Lady Jaye, which is cool. I haven't opened this yet. It's been just kind of chilling here, but let's go get this open just so we can get a look, see what's inside the box, and we'll take a look at this. I have not opened this up yet, so this is going to be my first time, and this is going to be an actual review because I really don't know what to expect out of this figure. Before we get it, let's take a look at this box, right? So you do, of course, get the lovely shots of Lady Jaye in there. It's this lovely green. You do get the product shots with us. Looks like a still from the cartoon and more stills of the cartoon. It's a very shiny box. Very shiny. Shiny box. I'm just going to keep saying shiny box. It's a lot of plastic. There's a lot of plastic and it is really packed in here tight. So it'll be just a moment. All right, here she is out of the box, and I have to say she looks fantastic. Yeah, I mean, it looks very accurate to the cartoons. A little bit more masculine of a face than I thought she would have. But she does come with alternate faces. Well, alternate faces. The articulation, like literally, I just took her out of the box and I'm just not playing with her. She's got some weight to her. Like that is some hefty weight. Let's see what she's got. She's got some pretty good forward kick. Can't go that far back with her butt. Single knee bend. Up, down. Ooh, boot rotation. You do get ankle tilt. You do get ab. Well, not really ab, but more of torso. But you can turn here. Arms. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is a good looking figure. Right off the bat, I'm impressed. I mean, first off, look at this. She's standing up on her own. I didn't have to pose her or do anything specific. Like even just getting the classified Lady Jaye in the background there. Stand up took me a little bit longer than I care to admit. But I do like this. I do feel like this is a very good figure thus far. There is a ton of accessories to get out. So it's going to take me a while to get all this out, but I want to at least show her off. And I do love that they come with the retro explosion that we would have on the card backs. And just to show what, the comparison here, what we're comparing to. It's one of my original Lady Jaye figures. Not sure if that's the original figure that I have or if that's one of the comic packs. I'm not going to lie to you. And then the classified, which I thought was the bomb. But seeing these two together, I'm not so sure anymore. First off, her hair looks better, mostly because it's not a wig. But just how she feels and looks. So let's go ahead. I'm going to try to get all these accessories open. There is a ton. So let me get this open and we'll continue on. All right. I'm not even full opening the full first tray yet. And there's just a lot to unpack. First off, she comes with this futuristic looking rifle thingy. Probably from one of the cartoon episodes, but I don't have them all memorized like some of you. She comes with two alternate heads. I can't really tell what the difference is between this one and the main one. It looks like the same head to me. This one here, she comes with her little radio set, and you can move it up and down a little bit, make it look like she's talking. All right. She comes with her mini camcorder because she is a spy and infiltrator. We've got a canteen. That way she doesn't get too thirsty. There are 3 different sets of hands. We do get this blast effect missile. Some sort of grappling hook one. And so far 2 javelins. And this really does fit the aesthetic that they're going for, as this is based off the cartoon, which was definitely much more cartoony. And she had these cool futuristic javelins that she could use that had all these cool abilities, basically being Green Arrow, but with javelins instead. Here she is with a more traditional rifle. This is the blank javelin, I think, so you can put on those different attachments. And then there is a shit ton of attachments, which I'm afraid I'm going to drop. But here's another one. gonna gently try to pour these into my hand and hopefully not lose them on my ground. I'm impressed so far. I mean, I haven't tried, utilizing any of these yet, but just a whole bunch of different spearheads, which are really cool. And we'll show those off more in a second. Where'd that bottom tray go? Again, she comes with 2 trays, so that is everything. All right, so I already emptied both trays. So yeah, there is a lot here. There's a lot to unpack as we just kind of move my camera down here just a little bit. My tripod is on its last leg, so I'm trying not to break it, but just showing off all the different accessories that she comes with. I'm impressed. I wasn't going to get this. I'm not going to lie. I thought the Classified figure was going to be the end-all be-all for Lady Jaye figures, but I'm impressed. So I'm going to try gearing her up a little bit and taking a look. So I'm going to hit stop, so you'll see an edit cut here, and we'll take... One thing I forgot to mention, she does come with this backpack, which has all these stuff, but they feel like they're kind of glued in. So, yeah. I have her just lightly geared up. I have the camera on her. I have her regular gun. I switched the heads out, and I have one of the javelins, as you can see. The canteen pins onto her belt buckle. I mean, but it's a really cool looking thing. And again, so the different tip heads can come in and come out, so you can have her do all this cool stuff and have all these little adventures for her. Like, you can put her in cool poses, you can have her doing action dynamics, or you can have her pretend she's being Gambit if you take that staff out. I do like how well she holds the gun. There's a good tight pop when you get the hands off and when you put them back on. The head is really tight on there, so be careful. Let's go ahead and put this one in, which looks like it's going to go like this. Okay. So yeah, so again, she gets this one here. It's probably from one of the episodes, like I said. That looks like it goes to one of her spearheads, actually. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack here, and I'm impressed. I am very much impressed with how well this is done. But yeah, let me show you the head just so you get that. You got to actually like kind of pull. It's like the old Marvel Legends. They're a lot more tight and finicky than the newer ones. Get this on, and getting them on is a little bit rough, but it gets on there. It looks good. But yeah, it's a cool looking figure. It's a cool looking set. I definitely like what they did with this. I'm glad I picked it up. By the way, oops. And Connor McLeod got her. But the knife also comes out as well, by the way, guys. But yeah, I am very happy that I got this set. I do think it's a very cool set to have. Not even a set, just a figure. But if you're a G.I. Joe fan, if you're a fan of Real American Hero, did you hear that pop in, by the way? This is definitely something cool to have, and I think she looks fantastic. Well, let's go ahead and see how she looks with the other Lady Jays. Now, these aren't all my Lady Jays. I do have more somewhere. I bought a lot of those comic packs from Toys R Us when they were on clearance about 20 years ago. And just showing you just how she looks. I mean, she's much more cartoon accurate, which we knew. And I really don't care about cartoon accuracy. I really don't. It doesn't affect me like it does some people. But just compare apples to oranges here. It looks good. You do have just the head sculpts themselves. Look at that. Just that much more realistic looking almost. And then, of course, with... Yeah, this is a comic pack one. Wonder where my original is. But, yeah, I mean, she looks good. She looks great. This is definitely a figure to get if you are a Lady Jaye fan, or even if you're a fan of the actress, who, by the way, fun piece of trivia, if you guys ever watched Archer, she's the one who put him in a coma. But, yeah. So, yeah, that's this review. I'm going to leave that one falling down because that's what 80s toys are good for. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment down below. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you'd like to see